an incredible lunchbox to make all those things. Wasn't that great? Well, I hope you enjoyed our story. Now, in our story, something magical happened in our lunchbox. Do you remember? When it zipped and it zapped, let me show you the picture again. It flipped its lid and showed itself with pride. What's this? Whoosh! It's a beautiful rainbow. So what we're going to do, I thought it would be a great idea for us to keep learning. What we're going to do is we're going to do, let me see if my book will stay. Perfect. We are going to create our very own food rainbow. So we have to remember, and hopefully the rainbow will help us remember, that we should be eating a variety of food. So what we need for this is, let me just reach over and get it, some paint. Now I've got some of the colors of the rainbow: red, yellow, orange, green, purple, and blue. So we're going to need that for our rainbow. We're going to need some paper. We're going to draw different types of fruit and vegetables all by ourselves because we are so clever. And we're going to use a paper plate to create our rainbow. We've got lots of paintbrushes and we've got scissors. And then I've also got some markers for us to draw different types of fruit and vegetables. So for this activity, if you would like, it would be great if you could turn off your microphone and you can help me think of some of the vegetables that we can put on our rainbow, and fruit and vegetables that we can put on our rainbow. So let's have a look. First, we're going to make our rainbow. So looking at our rainbow, let's start with red. So red will go right on top. Well, what I'm going to do first is I'm just going to cut my paper plate down. So I have an arch as my rainbow. So using your very sharp scissors, you don't need to fold or think. Just imagine and try your best to cut in a straight line. If you don't, it is okay. We just want to practice and have an idea of what the rainbow might look like. Because when you look at a rainbow in the sky, it is like a big arch, isn't it? Just goes arch like that. So we're just going to cut just a little bit off the bottom. Cutting. Here we go. Nice straight line. As best as you can, not to worry. Yeah. So when we put our plate like that, yeah, you can see Miss Carina is not even, but that's okay. Now we're going to start to paint. So first, what did we say we had? Yeah. Red. Let's go. So paint red. And while you're painting, you can think about what are some of the things, some of the fruit and vegetables that you might have in your lunchbox or that you might have for dinner. Now, I'm sure Mummy and Daddy would make you some amazing food to eat. And it is very important, like I said before, that we eat a variety of food to keep us strong and healthy. So here, just doing a little bit red, because remember, we want it to look like a rainbow. So red and what's the next color? Red and white. Now, if you sing the song, it's actually not going to be in this order when we paint it. But it can, it's up to you. You can paint it exactly like you sing the song, if that helps you. All right. So here I have my red and yellow. Should we do yellow next? Yeah, let's do yellow. I'm just going to put that one there. Red and yellow. Here we go. Red and yellow. Another line. Being careful not to get paint on your clothes or your furniture. So being very, very careful. Here we have our rainbow. So red, yellow. I think we're going to go with red and yellow, and we're going to go with orange next. Yeah, orange. Next, we have orange. Let's get some orange paint. And are you thinking about what different types of fruit and vegetables can go on our rainbow? So red and yellow and orange. Oh, that one needs to be a little bit thicker. Here we go. Oh, this one's a little bit tricky to paint. There we go. How is your rainbow looking? I'm sure it looks fantastic. Now, please do remember, if you do want to show me what you're doing, I would love to see it. But if you don't, that's absolutely okay. So we've got red and yellow and orange and green. Let's do green. Green, green, green. Let's do some green. There we go. Lots of green. Ooh. Yeah. And what's the last color? Do you remember what colors I had in my tray? I had red, green, orange, yellow, and purple. Good job, everyone. There we go. There's my thing. And last one. Oh, and blue. I forgot about blue. Then we have purple. Purple. Whoop. What a pretty rainbow. What do you think, guys? I like my rainbow. It's quite colorful, isn't it? Rainbows are beautiful. They are so colorful. Purple and blue. Oops, I left my blue paintbrush on the floor here. And blue. Let me just get that. Get a bit more blue. And blue. There we go. So we got red and yellow and orange and green and purple and blue. So now we've got our rainbow all ready. What we're going to do, we're just going to move these to the side. All to the side over there and this one to the side. We're just going to let our rainbow dry a little bit. Now, this is where your very, very creative skills will come in play. So you're going to think about what fruit you can put in different colored rainbows. Like, for example, when we look at the color red, what fruit and vegetables are red that we can put on our rainbow? Do you know? Now, for some reason, I don't have red on me, so we're going to use pink. So, who eats red apple? Me. I eat red apple. So that is something you can draw. Now, you can draw any way you want. The way I draw an apple, I do a circle and a line, and I color it in. Now, my apple is more pink than red, but that's okay. So there, I have an apple then. What we're going to do is we're going to cut it out. We're going to cut around. You don't need to do it on the texture. You can do around. It's all right if you have a little bit of a white mark. No problem at all. Now, if you wanted to, another way you could do this, rather than drawing, you could look through a magazine and you could actually cut them out and stick the different types of fruit and vegetables on the different colored rainbow. So what we're going to do is you need some glue for this, or if your paint is still wet, it should stick. We're going to stick our apple on the red one. Can you see? Maybe not. Just there. Now let's think about what can we do for yellow? What fruit can go on the yellow one? There's a few of them. I know. What about, what I might do, I might draw it in grey so that you can see and then color it in the color. What do you think this is? Let me see if I can draw it. Let's have a look. Are you thinking what can go on the yellow one? There's lots and lots of things. But what do you think I'm drawing? Quite sweet. I'll give you a clue. Monkeys love to eat this. Do you know what it is? Does anybody want to tell me? Oh, look, what's that? A banana. So we can put a banana on the yellow one. So the bananas can go on the yellow one. What other fruit is yellow that can go on the yellow rainbow? There's mango. There's a vegetable called squash. That's quite tasty. So those are the types of things that we can eat and have a good balanced diet. So let's put our banana on our yellow part. Here we go. I'm just going to put it over there. There's our banana and our apple. Now, what about orange? Which one do you think can go on the orange one? Maybe you can look in the background and get some clues. What about, I know, this one is very yummy. And it's very simple. And you know what it is? Let's see. It's an orange. An orange is a very juicy fruit. And you know, sometimes when we go on picnics or we play sport, my family, my children and I will always take some oranges because it is a good way for the children to get a little bit of natural sugar. So there is my orange. So just a circle and color it in orange and cutting that around, and we can stick that on our orange one. Now, what other fruit is orange, do you think? Let me think. We have an orange. We have, you know, that sometimes papayas can be orange. Mandarin is orange. So those are different types of fruits that you can also eat. Right, next. What color do we have to do next? So we've got red, we've got yellow, we've got orange. Next we have green. What fruit can be green? Do you know? Now this one is green on the outside and light green on the inside with a seed right in the middle. Do you know what it is? Yeah. Avocado. The avocado is very good for us. It's very delicious. You could have it as a spread. You could have it by itself. You could make a dip with it and have it with crackers. So different types of ways that we could have avocado. It really is delicious. So we have them, avocado. There's my avocado. So again, just shapes, ovals, circles, different ways to draw our fruit. It doesn't have to be very hard. You can make it as simple or as hard as you like. It's up to you. Now, my avocado is quite big. Now, next is purple. What fruit is purple? Do you know? What about this fruit? This one is a vegetable, actually not a fruit. So it looks a little bit like this. Well, that's not a very good one. But anyway, my drawing is not very good, but that's okay. This one is an eggplant. So eggplants are very good for us. We can have it in our food. We can roast it. We can do lots of things. So on the outside, they have like a very, very, very dark purple, almost black. And then inside, they are white with little black seeds inside. So that's my interpretation of an eggplant. Okay. Now you could draw another. Sometimes we might find some purple grapes. Have you ever seen some purple grapes? I have seen some purple grapes. So there's different types of fruit and vegetables. Maybe next time when you go shopping with mum or dad, you can have a look and see all the different colored vegetables there are and which ones could go on your rainbow. And you know what would be good? If you actually tried some. Oh, it's so good. Now there's my purple one. And the last one is blue. And let's have my blue one will be, I think, I love these. It's a berry. Do you know what it is? Yeah, it's a little blueberry. Oh, blueberry. Now, blueberries are very, very, very dark color. And again, they almost look black. And they almost look a little bit purple too. But there is my blueberry. Now, lots and lots of yummy fruit and vegetables on our rainbow. So it's very important that we have a variety of fruit and vegetables to eat. So all we want to do, we want to fill up our plates and have a rainbow plate of fruit and vegetables. I hope you enjoyed making your rainbow. I can't wait to see what your one looks like. You can fill it up and have lots of different types, like red. You could have a red apple, strawberry, red grapes, watermelon. There's lots and lots of fruit. For yellow, you could have banana, pineapple, lots of different things. Mango, lots of things. Well, now, I'm sure you're still very busy doing your rainbow. Let's enjoy a